Georgia has the highest foreclosure rate in the country. 1 in every 300 homes is facing foreclosure, double the national average. That hurts our property values, destabilizes neighborhoods, and leaves our schools and governments slashing services and staff. But our investigation finds many of those foreclosures didn't have to happen. They were actually done illegally. Courts know about the problem, so does law enforcement. But no one has been held criminally responsible. Tonight, we ask tough questions about what some call the largest fraud ever perpetrated on Americans.
When I look at this, it's organized crime.
Patrick Powell never expected simply applying for a loan modification on his Forsyth County home would turn him into a victim of massive foreclosure fraud.
It makes normal, like the mafia's organized crime, look like 5th grade math. 3, 4.
The musician and sound designer says a bank illegally tried to foreclose on his house. It happened after his servicer told him not to pay his mortgage while it worked out an adjustment. Then they lost his 60-page modification application. Not once, not twice.
How many times?
I would say total probably about 6. When I called in to find out where the negotiator was and how come I hadn't heard from them, they were like, what modification, what package are you talking about? We don't have any paperwork on you.
Down on their luck homeowners tell similar stories at this convention center event in Atlanta this spring. Thousands line up, some camp out, hoping counselors with the nonprofit Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America can do what they couldn't do alone.
I've been working with Bank of America probably for over a year trying to get my mortgage refinanced.
Ultimately, some will get lower payments, others will lose their homes, which will be auctioned off on courthouse steps. That was about to happen to Powell when he saw a 60 Minutes report in 2011 that blew the lid off the industry's dirty secret.
None of the major banks were willing to sit down with us and talk to us about this.
It revealed banks used phony documents to push people out of their homes. It turns out when Wall Street bundled mortgages into trusts and sold them to investors, they lost important documents related to the loans. So when banks needed those missing papers to foreclose on homes, attorneys and foreclosure firms just made them up, forging signatures of bank vice presidents and notaries on documents called assignment of mortgage, which transfers ownership. 60 Minutes exposed one prolific robo-signer named Linda Green.
On thousands of other mortgages, the style of Green's signature changed a lot.
I saw that and I was like, Linda Green. I'm like, let me go see. And I pulled out my assignment and I was like, oh my God, it's Linda Green.
So you thought you had an open and shut case at that point?
I did, yeah. This is the